What's up guys, Andrew Cruzy here, and in this video we're going to show you exactly how to build out your goals board inside of Airtable. Now, you know that we don't rise to the level of our goals, we fall to the level of our systems, but if we don't have goals, we don't have a North Star and a direction to shoot towards, right? So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to set up your board to track your North Star and have progress tracking right there in actual and target and who's responsible. So this is perfect if it's just you or if you have a team, even better. Now, if you want to download our entire business OS and get training from me, I built multiple seven-figure businesses, sold one, all of that stuff. You can book in a call down below and we instantly install this, train your team, all of that good stuff. So without further ado, let's get into it and building out these boards. Now in Airtable, you have an interface side, you have automations, and then you have a data side. It's the best tool I've ever used. I've used Monday, I've used ClickUp, I've used Asana. Those are all project management tools. Airtable is just putty. You can create whatever you want out of it, right? So without further ado, let's hop into it. First thing that you want to do is go into Airtable and hit create, boom, right here, start from scratch. Select a workspace. As you can see, we have a crap ton of clients that we're working with. Boom, and you pop it in there. And now this is blank. And when it's blank, I always like to start from 0 right here. Boom. And delete all of these bad boys. There we go. So first thing that we want to do is set up the data side. And you can see with our team, this is what it looks like in one of our companies on this side of things. So what we want are goals, due date, progress, actual, target, responsible. So let's start with that. First one over here, let's put in a star, and you can hit Control Command Spacebar for emojis, star, goal, perfect. And then the really cool thing is the progress bar. So I'm going to do the same thing here. Due date, boom, date, perfect, awesome. And then let's put in responsible. And I like using a user field here. Perfect. And then let's put in target number. Perfect. And you can change the decimal point here. We'll just do 1 decimal point. And then let's see what emoji that I used for actual. Actual is a pin. And we're going to have status. And I'm just going to copy this. This is a little Airtable hack that not too many people know about. So I can just copy this cell and I'll show you what I'm going to do with it. So let me put the pin in for actual. Perfect. Number. Awesome. And then what we're going to do here is say status. And this is a ninja hack. You put in single line text and then you can just boom, paste it in there. And then you have all of the single selects right there. So we have overdue, at risk, off track, on track, not started, complete, accomplished, did not accomplish. So that is perfect. So then what we want to do, let's get department, let's get period. So boom, building, perfect, department, and do the same thing. And departments that we have, boom, you can pause the video here, but we have vision, marketing, sales, fulfillment, operations, human resources, and finances. And then let's grab the period. Boom. This is when the goal is due. So period. And I'm going to do the exact same ninja hack right here for you guys. So exciting stuff. Boom, right there. And the periods that we have this week, which is really awesome, weekly goals. If you have a setter team, sales team, all of that, setting projections for the week. And then the months, and then the quarters, and then the years right there. So you can pause it and just go through those, pop those in. And then last update is really cool. So this is another ninja hack. So let's put a star there, last update. And what I'm going to do is modified time and make it a specific field. And this is when they're updating the actual number. So I can see when it was updated last, right? So if I put in here that it's a 2, it'll update the time and the date that goal was updated. So pretty cool stuff. And then this stuff rolls up into another section, basically our dashboards, where we can see everything. This is the beginning of the month, so we can see all of the data at the beginning of the month and how it's trending. It's pretty cool. So it rolls up into there. So cool. Let me see if we are missing anything from the initial board. Just progress. Now this is really cool. Let me go in here and put in a train for progress. Let's put that one in, progress. And then what we're going to do is a formula function between the target and the actual. So actual goes first, and then we divide the two. And here's where it gets really cool. Formatting and percentage, boom. And then display progress bar, display percentages, and then the colors is where it gets really cool. So if I want to see anything under 50%, boom, right here is going to be in red. So 50% is bigger, right? And then I want another condition, add color. Maybe I want yellow to be things that are above 50%. So let's turn this around, and then let's do this below 100%, right? And then green is anything above 100%. So this is really cool. So we can see when things are completed by the color. So boom, green, and 100 equal. This is important, equals or above 100. So that's how we get those awesome colors. Sweet, let's move it over here. And let's make sure we have the same structure right here. So due date, progress, actual, target, responsible. Due date, progress, target, actual, responsible, status. Cool. So let's say my goal is 100K cash collected, and it's due at the end of the month, and the target would be 100K, and let's say we brought in 5,000. So that will update the progress bar right there. Let's say I'm responsible for it, and then let's take these out and let's group this by period. So these are our May goals right here. We got the due date, we got the progress, we got the target, we've got the actual, and you can pinch all these in for better UX, user experience. Boom. And what I'm going to show you now is going into setting up the sidebars. So this is optimal for mobile. So you can update on mobile as well. Just download the Airtable app, which is really cool. And then also I'm going to show you how to set up the interfaces. So let's optimize this for mobile. We got goals, responsible, completed. So here's what we want to do now. Go into here, and what we're going to do is filter where status is none of, boom, complete, did not accomplish. Cool. So we'll just call this one star goals because we're shooting for a North Star, right? And then that will be by period. And then we can put in man, boom, responsible, and group this by responsible. Awesome. So then if we have like an 8.5 NPS score that we're shooting for in fulfillment, and the target is 8.5, and let's say it's at 8.0 right now from last month, and Lauren is responsible for this, boom, or let's say Larry is responsible for this, and let's say it's off track right now, and this is part of fulfillment, and the due date is by this, we want to get it up to there, then cool, got it in there. Let's put actual over here, and then let's put actual over here. And then you can see it's grouped by me and Larry. So you can also make individual ones here, but I'm going to show you what's even cooler on the interface side that you can do with that. So let's do this and duplicate this one more time. And let's say, call this completed goals. So check completed goals. So then we'd want to group this by status. And what we want to do from here is make sure that the status in the filter function is completed, is any of, pardon me, completed, accomplished, completed, did not accomplish. So then when we have, let's say, boom, this is from April, and we had, let's say, God forbid, cash collected, let's say 100K cash collected last month, and we had actual 100K, and there was 80 in here. Boom. Let's say you were responsible, or whoever was responsible. Let's say the target was 100,000, actual was 80,000. Then the department would be vision, and we did not accomplish. There we go. Pardon the banging up there. We're in Playa del Carmen right now. It's awesome. But then this will show up in the completed things. And it will also be mapped out of did not accomplish or did accomplish. And what we probably want to sort by here is due date. So the latest due date to the earliest due date. So we can see that. So pretty cool. That's version 1. What we want to do is optimize this with a star. Goals. Perfect. Save. And let's just call this the company goals. There we go. Awesome. So now you got your board, and this is where you can start. And this is where you can set goals and give it to your team every single day. And then we want to set up the interface side. So start building, build an interface, boom, star. We'll just call it goals for right now. Perfect. Hit that star. Next, boom. I usually start with blank, which is perfect. And then I usually grab the grid view first from this add element function. And then I copy settings from view, goals, perfect. So let's just call this star, boom, company goals. Awesome. And then what we want to do from here is set up the numbers right here. So let's go into here. Let's go into boards. Let's go into here. So progress, complete, at risk, and total goals. So that will be perfect. I'll go down here, grab a number. Perfect. And then we want progress. So I'm going to go in here and hit field summary and do progress average. Average, boom. And I want to make sure that these are just current goals. So I'm going to add a filter function at the top too that's going to connect to each of these numbers. And with this filter function, I want to say that status is none of, pardon me, boom, completed, cool, perfect. So then we can add other things to the filter function here. So we can add in responsible, perfect, to filter it by that, all that good stuff. So it's probably more, probably month or period. Awesome. And then if you remember this correctly, this is the progress towards our goals this month. So awesome. I'm going to flip my face over here and put in appearance star. Let's do train. Progress towards goals. Awesome. Let's make that, let's see what we did here. Yellow, green, boom, yellow. And then green, check. Accomplished. Put in green. And then, or let's say completed, perfect. And then here, what we're going to do, record, boom, this is status, boom, is any of, boom. We've got to change one thing up on that, but that should be good. And then at risk and total goals. So let's duplicate this, status, boom, appearance, X, at risk. Let's make this red. And then let's duplicate this one more time and go back into here. And this will be record count. And this will be status is at risk. Boom. And then this one will be total number of goals. Boom. Active goals. Boom. Okay. Let's make this perfect. And then we're going to add a text field up at the top and star. Perfect. Goals down. Awesome. Boom. Sweet. And perfect. So we got that. And we've got the period function up there. And let's move this to, change this to off track. Boom. And train. Let's put in a different train. Off track. Boom. And let's make this green and this yellow. Boom. Appearance. All right. Cool. Let me move my face over here. Sweet. And then this is going to be is off track. Boom. Just so you can see that functionality, to off track right there. So what I'm going to do from here is make sure we have an open. We can expand this, we can open it, and we can edit each one of these things. Perfect. Awesome. Sweet. Last update, good there. We could add in like a notes column, something like that. So let's do that. Create field, right. Notes on these goals. And I'm gonna show you one really cool automation as well. Boom. So let's do this. And then I'm going to also add one more field called send to Slack. So this is gold. So I'm going to put in a phone and send to Slack and check. Boom. Perfect. Awesome. And in here, we want this to be editable. And then we want to add these in here as well. So we want to click this on and we want to click this on. Perfect. So here what we can do is then duplicate this. Boom. And say, man, this is one of the coolest functionalities of Airtable, your goals. So here, what I can do is put in responsible is current user. So these are just my goals now. How freaking cool is that? So because I put in current user and I'm tied to those goals, then I will just see my goals right here, right? So pretty freaking cool. So are you guys ready for that automation that's really sweet? I don't know, I can't hear you, but okay, let's jump into it. Go into automations right here. And then let's make sure we set up our first automation, add trigger, boom. When record matches condition, goals, boom. And send to Slack is checked. Then send it to Slack, send message. And let's say I want somebody on my team to update their goals or to see the notes inside of there, that sort of stuff. What I can do is pick the thing. Maybe I want to send it to the team chat right here. And I want to update them on goal, progress, boom, responsible. Did I spell progress wrong? Boom. Name and notes. And then let's add the link down here to go directly to that. Okay, cool. Awesome. And maybe I want to send it to a different channel. Let's say we want to send it to, let's go with, here we go. One that we're not using that much. Let's say ops hiring for right now. Perfect. So I can show you this example. And then here I'm going to name it, boom, goal updates. Boom. So then I can go back into here. I think it should be active. Let's say, let's get out of here. Boom. Publish. Boom. Lauren, can you help me with this goal? Boom. Send to Slack. And if that worked properly, we'll get a Slack notification here set up with the right channel. Boom. Hiring. 100K, boom, this. Lauren, can you help me with this? And it goes straight to the goal that we're talking about. Oh, that's so cool. So to recap, we created your goals board and made some cool stuff right here. Now your team has their own individual views for their goals, and you can set up goals really easily with your team on a monthly basis, quarterly basis, yearly basis, all of that. We also created the interface side of things that's totally customizable, totally cool, and you can see all of that. And then everybody has their own individual goals as well. And I can just go right here and look at Larry's goals right here, right? Boom, I can see that. So the filter function is awesome up here. And guys, I hope that was super helpful. We don't rise to the level of our goals, we fall to our level of our systems, but we need goals for North Star. And if you want us to install the entire business OS for you and help you hit those 7-8 figure years, then just book in a call down below and we got you. But yeah, that's about it for this video. I hope that was helpful. If you got any value out of this, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. The more engagement we get, the more people we can reach, more people we can help. And goals are so important to set and track. So hope that was helpful, guys. And I'll see you in the next YouTube video.